Alright, what's up, y'all? You claim that I ain't got style, I don't got flair, like, fucking $100 rebounds right here. Neat. Okay, like, Hollywood in the house. Like, this dress, it's a fucking $250 dress, dude. I got it on an extreme discount sale. Like, I nabbed it up when I saw it. And saw that it was authentic to this type of dress. Like, yoink mine. Okay, you don't touch a dress like this under 250, 200 bucks. Like, you normally don't touch a dress like this under that amount. Okay? Along with that, a family member saw me and gave me a guest purse, that GUESS. Like, that's a name brand purse. Like, everyone knows what a guest purse is. And if you don't know what it is, you're a wrong woman. Like, I even know what a guest purse is. It's like fucking five levels down from a Versace. Like, um, anyways, I want Exodia makeup, okay? If I'm gonna do it right, I better use some right fucking Hollywood shit. Call it Exodia. It's Exodia makeup. EXOTIA. Exodia. Something like that. Anyways, I saw the makeup, and then, yeah, I fell in love with that makeup. Like, right from the get-go. Like, Exodia is better than Sephora. I think Sephora is all that in a bag of chips. No, try Exodia. The top end Hollywood makeup for females. Exodia. And I want to get money so that I can afford all this shit, like, and afford stage outfits and stuff, and get Jennifer a fucking gift and a half. Like, it's gonna cost me 10 G's for Jennifer's gift. Like, but she's gonna like it. I guarantee it. She's gonna like it. I need the same type of gift, and it's about $2,000 mine, and it's about 10,000 hers. I mean, fundraised $12,000 minimum. And then on top of that, I need to raise an additional, like, probably 20 grand to line us up in the right fucking house. Again, the right fucking state in the right location. Like, the state opened and accepted me and Jennifer with open arms. I'm like, will you accept two transgenders in your state? Like, what's your state? What's your state about? Oh yeah, dude, we protect transgender. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, we got the most liberal rights here. I'm like, that's super cool. Like, and we're talking. Me and the shop owner are talking. Shop keeps talking to me, and she's like, yeah, right here is between, 20 grand a month for a fucking house to, 2 grand, depending on what you're looking for. And I'm like, dude, that'd be perfect for me and Jennifer. Like, we can fucking live as sisters or spouses or whatever the fuck she wants. I mean, fuck what I want, it's what she wants. Okay? Like, I listen to my older sister because my older sister knows what's best for me. Dude, I listen to my mom, Jennifer Banco. Fuck my mom, Carol, I listen to Jennifer Banco. Both my sister and my mom. My sister tells me jump. I don't say how high, I just begin jumping. My mom asks me how high to jump, and I'm like, ma'am, how high would you like me to jump? Okay? And I'm like that with my mom and my sister. I delete. And there's a reason for it, moms, Tucker and Banco and sister Jennifer. Like, there's a reason for me wanting all this to go to the state. Like, we factory reset everything. And I got a huge surprise for you guys that you guys are gonna like. Like, it's called, like, Send in Banco's Man. Like, that would be hella cool. Like, Tucker on the fucking, small little ass Tucker on the fucking drums, hitting them as hard as she fucking can. Me on the fucking bass guitar, and I'm plucking it as hard as I can. Jennifer Banco, my sister, on the fucking vocals, and mom on the fucking electric guitar. Like, they're blonde, all three of them, and I fucking, they're like the goth one. Okay? We're coming out on the stage with fucking authentic Doc Martens that are the goth boots, not the skinhead boots, the goth boot Doc Martens with fucking corset dresses on, and we're fucking, like, I'm wearing a blonde wig. Shit like that. Like, or Send in the Poor Blonde, something like that. we call it blonde mesh or something, blonde metal. Okay, something like that. Or females from the pit, like that would be cool. The pit band, okay, like from the Lord of the Pit, from the underworld, like uh, we'll call ourselves like goddesses of the pit, or like uh, antithesis. Like we'll reuse my band name, Antithesis, and we'll fucking make it big as female, like cross between grunge and like what you would hear in a cemetery, and we're crossing the two, or like my favorite, fucking black metal, and fucking, you know, like a cross between that and walking through a New Orleans fucking cemetery. Like that would be cool. Mm-hmm. That would be hella cool. And we're in this other state, and we're making music together. And yeah, mom, if mom and Tucker, okay, if you are slightly off, Tucker, on the drums, I'm gonna correct you by I'm gonna glance at you and like look, and I'm gonna glance back like getting you on fucking key. Okay, I gotta hold the tempo, so I gotta make sure you're on key, Tucker, so that way when Jennifer kicks in with the electric guitar, I'm nodding and giving Jennifer the cue, kick in with electric guitar like right now. Okay, like that type of thing. And as soon as I bow my head down and lift it up, she starts beginning to play. Okay, which means I gotta be on cue. And then Jennifer, my sister, she's like a ginger voice, Jinger. If you haven't heard that band, like yeah, but we're black metal to the extreme. Like we are the most extremist fucking black metal band out there, dude. We're taking fucking holy Bibles and we're burning them on stage and shit. Like we're doing who does that in a band? Burn a holy Bible on stage? Like Marilyn Manson would, but like I'll burn that motherfucker on stage, right? And then we're fucking taking the dollar bill, burning it up right on stage, dude. We're burning a $1 bill on stage. Because I hate fucking currency. I hate what it fucking stands for. And it's only a dollar bill. Who gives a shit about a $1 bill? Okay? And people are coming because they're wanting to see those kind of antics. Like, we keep everything clean, but we get our message across. Okay? We could even go punk with our band. Like, I can play punk rock on bass. I can play fucking metal, industrial, white metal. I can play a little bit of jazz. Like, I don't like jazz. It's too mellow. The music that I gotta play is hard in your face, or I can't get into it. I gotta try getting into jazz and listen to BB King and stuff. I can't dig it. Like, I can't get into BB King. Like, the closest that comes is Bob Marley. Don't worry, be happy. Like, that's the only song I know by Marley. Like, but I'm more the type of person that, like, put on some Lamb of God. I'm cool, white metal, Lamb of God. Put on some fucking Metallica. That is very fucking cool. Pantera is amazing. And fucking, like Marilyn Manson, shit like that. You know, I'm into that kind of music. Sisters of Misery, like Ministry, like, you know, if you haven't heard Sisters of Misery, like, they're an underground band. Like, their shit is so hard to find, but if you can find something Sisters of Misery do, you'll absolutely adore and love it. Like, Motionless in White, like, Break the Cycle, like, that's right up my alley of the style of music that I like playing. Motionless in White, Break the Cycle. Exactly what I like playing. Hollywood Undead, like I idolize my dad's Hollywood Undead, like, fuck. Could start like a 12-piece band, me and Hollywood Undead, Jennifer Banco, Correction Officer Tucker, my sister Jennifer Banco on the mic, and I'm just jamming with the bass. Like I'm Happy Keel, jamming on the bass while everyone else is singing and playing like there, and I'm keeping a pace. And me and Hollywood Undead bass guitars were like we're humming it back and forth on the bass, like it's like the reason why I need an echo pedal is for when I go in for like a screeching sound like you would hear in hell, like on a bass guitar, and yeah, I can do it right. So you hit the echo, then you hit the distortion, and you like you're up and you drop it down with your fingers. It makes that that sound, okay, but much louder. and much like a scream, not like what I did. It hits frets, and it continues going, and it echoes straight down the line. So it sounds like a screech from hell. Sounds like a demon screaming from hell. That's what I'm into. Something goth, something really heavy goth or vampire. Like, that's right up my alley. Like, and the dude that I sold the PA setup to, like, you know, if he wants to join the band for free, like, we'd love to have him. It's Eddie Gordo. Like, Eddie Gordo bought my musical equipment for, like, fucking $20. Like, of course I'm not gonna fucking say no to that. It's Eddie Gordo, dude. So, yeah, I'm like, yep, I got a mic. I knew I was gonna lose the whole setup for $20. And they burned me over on 30. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he's lining some shit up for me right now. And maybe he's gonna line me up with a really nice bass guitar, because he had to see the heart. And he called off the hit, and hopefully he'll like line the band up. He can be the vocalist. Like, I don't care. Like, rap rock, that's cool. Like, something grunge and something fucking gangster rap at the same fucking time. Like, something metal gangster rap same time. Like, as long as he's not flagging colors in the music and doing this and that. But if he wants to do a dubstep, like, that's cool. If he wants to do bloodwalk, that's cool. Like, whatever he prefers to do on stage, like, that's the same. But I don't want him to sing, like, fucking kill this gangster, kill that. I don't want to hear that shit. Seriously, that shit was played out and old in the 90s. Even before I was born, that shit was old and played out. I invented a brand new style of music called the bass guitar. That's why I need a bass guitar. That way I can start practicing pretty heavy for like the next year or 6 months, until Jennifer and the family decide that they want to kick me down some donations to get really nice gear for music. Right? That's the closest I'm gonna come to movies, Mom. Like indie films and fucking playing professional music. I made it semi-professionally. I'd like to see what it's like making it big-time music. I have the right style of music, Mom. Yeah, I can teach you how to play that voodoo riff, like, and then we're switching up the voodoo riff to every song. So, like, it's easy to play the next song because all it is the same measures and different frets. Like, you play the same thing on different frets. Like, maybe 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 on like the electric guitar. Okay, so you're basically you're bar chording, and you're going what would it be? It'd be 6, 8, and then you're down to 7, 5, and then 3, 1. Okay, so that's where you're at right there. And then back up to, no, I'm sorry. 8, 10, 7, 9, 5, 7, 7, 9, 8, 10. And you're playing that repeatedly. Well, in the next song, it does the same fucking thing, but you're like 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 12. 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 9, 9, 9, 12, 5, 7, 5, 7. I teach you how to do it rhythm, and nobody's ever done rhythm and tempo on an electric guitar. Nobody's ever played an electric guitar besides me like it's a bass guitar. Like, Mom, I can teach you how to do that shit. Like, it's really fucking simple. Like, the way I play a guitar, it's like bar chord and individual finger fret like a bass. And I can cross between the two, and it's not a problem. They asked me to play a G minor and then switch it to EM and then back to G minor. I can't do shit like that. G minor is like 1 and then 2 and then 2 on the very bottom string, and then an E minor is the 2. It's on 2 and 2 on the second and third string down, and then you switch it back to the original set. I can't do something simple like that, but I can fucking teach you how to do bar chords and power chords. Like, I can teach you how to do like individual finger picking and like like fretting with an individual finger and like making it sound kind of like a bass, but more electric. And we're playing that, and you're lining it up perfectly with bass. So you got two rhythm players, one on bass, one on guitar, keeps the drummer in line, and then the vocalist is just cutting loose. And it's a new style of music that like everybody would adore. Jennifer Bain was saying like shit like slit my fucking throat, like, and she's going off on it. She don't mean it, but you know it's what sells ticket. Like I want to slit my wrist, okay, like, and it's selling big, you know, because we're doing a cross between Mudvayne, Slipknot, Ministry, like. Well, I just said we get is Cornfall later. Like I won't do anything lighter than Cornfall later. Like Got the Light. Like that is the lightest that I will do. The darkest that I will do is like Hypocrisy. Like um they're in band out of the fucking 80s. I went to a shop a few years back, like less than 10 years ago, and about a Hypocrisy album, and they have a fucking parental advisory sticker. So I took it with a black Sharpie, fucking threw it on the counter and sold it to me. Parental advisory, and they sold 6-year-old a parental advisory CD. So I was listening to it repeatedly, and they're using voice synthesizers. So Jennifer, we're gonna have to get you a voice synthesizer. We're gonna have to get you the voice box that goes with the synthesizer. We're gonna have to get you, like, when we do this shit, okay, it's gonna be done all professionally and shit. Like it's gonna completely alter your voice, like Maria Brink and Black Wedding. Like, but then it's more JINGER type alteration with you sounding like Maria Brink. Like it would be fucking amazing. Like, and it's voodoo metal right there with the sounding like we're walking through a New Orleans fucking cemetery. Okay, and then like we got a big ass fucking Baphomet on the fucking wall, and that's like our logo. Sending Banco's band, and it's got a fucking Baphomet, and each one of our points is another picture of one of us. Like, and then the big fucking ghost head feeding the baby. Like, yeah, yeah. Our concerts are NC-21. Your content and graphic nature. Okay. Because when we're burning Bibles and we're burning money, dude, that's gonna scare the fuck out of anybody that's under the age of like 16. So we may label it NC-21. That way we don't get any minors there. We don't get anybody under the age of 21 there. Me and Jennifer are the two youngest in the band. We're both fucking 14 years old, just about. Like, my sister and I, we live on our own and shit. Like, I'm trying to pull the family back together, and like, you guys are resisting it at every fucking cost, family. Like, you don't realize how much money me and Jennifer can make on, like, if I can sell out a concert by the time I get up on stage, like 20 to 30 seconds into my first song, and my first song is like 2.5 minutes long, and they start a big ass mosh pit, and people are knocking each other the fuck out, and the minister has to go over to them, well, you can't do this, we need to break this shit up, like, and up come camcorders, and everybody's going like this in the audience, way up high like this, like. As soon as I mention this is for picking on me on the live, I'll come to the camcorders and again the cigarette lighters. Yeah, we're with you. I had a heart for Columbine kids. Columbine happened years before I was born, but I heard about it and I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up how those kids were treated, and they're gonna try to build criminal on them based on the fucking fact that they were bullied and shit. Like, of course I'm gonna have a heart for those kids, dude. They were victims. Kids that shot up the school, they were victims, dude. What else were they gonna do? Bullies were threatening to kill them and shit, dude. I had to fucking have their back somehow. Feel me? And I got free merchandise from it, yeah. And then I found out about the Columbine situation. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna help the kids. Like, they're good kids. Like, they just had misguidance. They should have handled it this way, but they're kids. They didn't think about that. They handled it with guns. Like, so, you know, so I helped them out. And, or tried to. And the pastor didn't shut me down singing the song. Like, he got it. He understood. Like, wow, this is awesome. And then afterwards, I got a standing ovation. The pastor of the church going like this, clapping, like everyone going like that, whistling and shit. It was so fucking loud, like it sounded like a crash of thunder when I got done playing. Like, because the song was done in like the style of Static X. This is not Pantera, Cowboys from Hell, and Metallica, Enter Sandman. Like, those are my key bands right there, because I was new to the fucking rock scene, so I didn't understand like Sisters of Misery and fucking Sisters of Misery, as light as Deftones, and fucking Ministry. Like, I didn't even know that those bands existed. And then of course Marilyn Manson mixed with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, song was cool, the song was good. Like, everybody applauded and clapped. It got my dad or grandfather Marilyn Manson out of a real bad jam. And how does my dad repay me? Oh, Mechanical Animals. And I'm like, oh, dude, that was fucking great, dude. What a fucking nice guy. You're not even gonna give me my fucking royalties, prick. Like, yep, I don't idolize Marilyn Manson. He's a good dude, but like, he fucked me over on my royalties. Like, for Mechanical Animals, that was clearly me with the orange hair and like portraying me as a transgender like that. That was fucked up. Okay, because that's my personal life, and he's putting it out there on blast like that. He's being a fucking prick. Like, and I don't care if he hears it. Like, right now, I don't have much respect for Marilyn Manson. My grandfather or my father, and I don't really respect him. I mean, he lost all my respect. And then he's like, oh yeah, on TV, and he's like, the commentator's like male and elderly, and he's like, so what would my name be? And he's like, what was it? It was some like Betty Page or something. Like, and he goes, oh yeah, I like that. And Marilyn Manson snickers and shit. Like, dude, dad, you're a fucking dick. Like, how the fuck can you, you know? How the fuck could you? Like, you're prying into my private life and you're making killing off of it, money wise, and you're not chipping me down, your granddaughter or your daughter. Fucking chips, dude. I mean, your youngest granddaughter or your youngest daughter, dude. What the fuck is your problem, dad? Like, seriously, are you that fucking screwed up in the head? Like, military motherfucker? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Then you're denying in your book that you have kids and grandkids. You wonder why all your kids and grandkids turn their back on you, except for me? I'm the only one that's got your back right now, Dad. Or Grandpa. I'm the only one that's got your fucking back. Even Lisa LeVay hates your guts. See, dude, you're not hearing about it from Lisa LeVay. But, dude, I watched a couple of her blogs, dude. Manson's an ass. And I'm like, why? And then I piece of, oh, God, Grandma, Lisa LeVay's Xander got to bottom Marilyn Manson. Shit. Okay. And then I had to agree with Lisa Louise Andor. Like, she's spot on accurate. Marilyn Manson is not an idol to be worshipped. Like, he is a fraud. Like, he ran the Church of Satan for a quick minute, and yeah, as soon as they got onto his bullshit, they banned him from Church of Satan. Like, they blacklisted him from Church of Satan. Like, that's what happened. So Manson's trying to recoup and get back in with the church, and everybody's rejecting him left and fucking right. So he'll go into church, he'll get rejected, and he'll come back the next week and he'll get rejected. And he tries his hardest to like be like fake positive role model, and it's all fake. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm real, Marilyn Manson is fucking fake, dude. Mephistopheles of Los Angeles, like, Lazarus thing got no dirt on him. Oh, hell yeah, Lazarus got dirt on him. Dude, he's a fucking prick, dude. Simple assaults from everyone, everywhere. Like, what the fuck is he thinking, okay? And my two front teeth missing, okay? Yeah, he's a fucking prick. Like, yeah. Right. I wish I would have never met Marilyn Manson, dude. He's a fucking dick. And all my sisters will say the same thing, like, be like, Grandpa or Dad's a fucking dick. Okay, all my sisters will unanimously agree on that. Like, hurt the baby of the family, and the whole family comes to that baby's aid. Like, that's the way our family rolls. Like, as soon as my family finds a way to get to me and evade the law, like, it's over for everybody. Like, that's when my family just picks the phone, CIA, and this and that, and this and that. Like, everybody's fucking in Pierce County nailed for fucking child molestation on me, and fucking frame up conspiracy, collusion, homicide, attempted homicide. Like, boom, everybody in federal prison. federal penitentiary, including law enforcement. Like, and Banco and Tucker are sitting there as witnesses going, yeah, we witnessed these cops rape Marilyn Banco in jail. And we know that Marilyn Banco is way under the age of 18. So now they're answering to hells and jokers and banditos in federal prison with M&Ms to boot. And Texas Longhorn, eat those donuts. Like, I'm seriously calling Texas Longhorns, eat those fucking donuts. Like, seriously. M&M's mixed with Skittles and fucking mesh well with the fucking donuts and coffee. I'm calling it. Donuts and coffee were cool with M&M's and M&M's and Skittles, and they were cool with the colors of the Skittles, red and yellow, like black, green, white, and fucking blue, black, white, green, and fucking red, white, blue, and gray. Like, they were cool with all those colors, and those colors taught them the right way. Kind of like that, except much more intense. See what I'm saying? Like, donuts and coffee just learned, oh shit, we don't want to fuck with this family anymore. Like, family, do a silent report, dude. I'm the victim. I'm 13 years old. CIA is just a phone call away. Like, I won't call them because I'm not a snitch, but you guys feel free to call CIA and let them know that I'm a crime victim of any magnitude, see what they can do to put me into identification relocation program, move me the fuck out of the state with mom, Jennifer Banco, corrections officer, mom, phallic driver, Jennifer Banco, mom, corrections officer Tucker, Jennifer Banco's sister, and me. And then mom says, you need to line me up with the right bass setup. Like, we need to get you in the right guitar. Like, I need to fit you to the guitar that will be perfect for you. Mom, we need to get you on a good mic with a good PA setup. Like, 4 fucking 10-foot tall fucking speakers. Okay, and we need to own a house and fucking, we need to have that fucking basement like soundproof, which means we're putting bubble wrap everywhere. We're aligning with massive insulation. Like, all we're hearing is thunder down there, but no neighbor is hearing anything. Like, I know how to soundproof a room right. Like, it requires you to hit every inch of that fucking room with bubble wrap and fucking insulation, and then you got to add a second level of wood between it, and yep, it's a real bitch. But once you get it done, like, you could be playing as loud as you can on the drums, and you ain't hearing it through the door that leads upstairs. Like, and it's not bothering any neighbors, and no law enforcement knows that there's that much noise going on. Like, it kind of thumps and rattles on the ground, but you don't hear it, like, outside the front yard. Like, it's that insulated. So, like, me, mom, okay, so here's the 2 lead singers in the fucking band. Mom, phallic driver Banco is lead singer, and fucking either my sister Jennifer Banco or my mom, correctional officer Tucker, on the mic, and then like me on the bass. Jennifer, my sister, either on the drums because she fucking can hit hard on drums. Don't let her small size fool you, dude. She packs a whale. Okay, and I'm not talking a whale. No, I'm talking a dude she can hit really fucking hard with her fist. She packs a whale. Okay. And then last band member is phallic driver Banco, and she's on the fucking guitar. Like, she could play it like there's nobody business. When I get done teaching these motherfuckers how to fucking do the instruments right. You know what I'm saying? And I mean no disrespect by motherfuckers, but Tourette syndrome, okay? So once I teach my family how to play right, or that's more respect, that's better. Yeah, once I teach my family how to play, like, then we're all up on stage and shit. And we're playing venues, we're going for Coliseum play, like, yeah, and we practice on an album for 3 fucking years straight before we actually go into the studio and lay the track down for real, and then it's all business. Like, if you're half or a quarter measure, oh dude, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, because that should be right on cue. 3 years into playing an entire 1 album of 6 songs, like, you should be right on fucking cue. Okay, practicing every day for about 4 hours a day. Like, we're playing an entire album twice, like, getting it down twice. In the beginning, it's going to be every 30 seconds or less, Oh, dude, you messed up on the. Oh, dude, you were off on the bass. Oh no, I was on the bass. The drummer was the one that was off. Let's replay the audio and listen to straight up the bass player. Then we plug into the they call that set the mixing board. We plug up to the mixing board and the 5 recorders, one recording bass, one recording guitar, one recording, and we listened straight up the way that the bass was. Oh, yep, bass was right on. Let's listen to. Yep, drummer was off half step here. Drummer, get on cue. Like, I want to have that kind of setup when we fucking start doing our music, because that would be hella cool. This is my dream. Thank you.